Welcome. One story. A story a day keeps the worry away. Any tarot cards, it's only a game. Life is only a game if you know how to play the rules. Because you are the one who uses the rule. Don't let the rule rules you. Just this is a tarot card, and as all of you knows that I'm in love with my beloved Osho. So any tarot card or any page here, and here is the story. Let's open like this. Giving. Now is the time to open up, to stop being a miser, to give the best that you can and the best that you have, to give out of the abundance of your love, of your heart. Don't give, the things, the dirty things that I don't need, I don't want them. Give it to charity. Give the best that you have, because I'm giving it to myself, not to God, not to others, not so that if I give, you give me. There is no goal for it. Just by giving it, thank you for receiving, thank you for getting. Remember the story of Mary Magdalene? Yes. She gave the best what she has at the feet of Christ. Because she's giving it to herself. She's cleaning her being and the body, and she is living the joy that I met this one, that he's the only one who loves me. All the others, they are using me, but this is the only one who loves me. And because the others used me, then I knew the difference. If you don't see the darkness, you don't appreciate the light. If you don't see Judas, you don't appreciate Jesus. So give the best that you have, because I'm giving it to others. And the others are my mirrors. And the more we evolve spiritually, we grow and we glow, the more we don't need any other. The other is me. No need anymore, no greed, just being in this moment, in this love. At this moment, every story is my story, is your story, and we are one, me, we. So innocence is another story on this page. The heart can talk to the rock. Utter love reveals that mystery. Become mad from the heart. We're all mad. I am Osho mad, Sufi mad, Christ mad, existence or whatever, story mad, joke mad. And who is more mad than Francis? Francis of Assisi, brother, sun, sister, moon. The donkey is my brother. The tree is my brother and sister. And he was so mad that when the father said, you are a noble person, all this money for you, why are you so poor? And he said, I was so poor, now I'm so rich with all what I have inside. You tell me that I am mad? I was mad. Now, I am God. I am a living Christ. And the Pope knew this. And he kissed his legs, his feet. And he took off his clothes and gave it to his father. This is for you. My body is for my Mother Earth. And my soul is for God. And he walked naked. So we all go into this madness when you know the real isness inside you. Just tonight or tomorrow or any moment this day, just sit and ask yourself, what am I here for? Who am I? Do I love myself? Am I honest? Is what I'm doing is for me, or just I'm always a victim for my past? Be a rebel. Christ is a rebel. Every enlightened said no to the past, no to the mother and the father and the family. I love you, but you are not my family or my mother or my husband. No controlling and belonging, and nobody can buy you and use you. You are free. You are not the property of this, the wife of this or the husband of this. And so be mad. And this madness is the isness, is the innocence. Yes, become mad if you can. Become mad from the heart. Let's do this. Anger. Oh, when you feel anger, don't throw it on someone else. And don't repress it either. It's a beautiful phenomenon which can be transformed in a positive direction. A Zen student came to the master and he said, I have a bad temper. What can I do? How can I cure it? Show me this temper, said the master. It sounds fascinating. I haven't got it right now, said the student, so I can't show it to you. Well then, he said, look, show me where your anger comes. Okay. Next day he said, I'm looking at the anger, but when I see where it is, I cannot put my hand on it. But I will show it to you. Okay, when the anger comes, I have a sword. I'll chop the anger. Okay, he said. Then when the anger starts coming, no, it's not here, it's not there. Why? I said, was it on my brother, or my sister, or my husband? He started looking at the anger. Anger is only a power. Anger is danger. Where does it come from? Watch yourself. It's in me. That's the only enemy. Okay, but I'm a victim. I got it from the so-called past. But the past is past now. So read the story like this. And then he said, every time the anger comes, I face it. And then I see the smile. The angry face is like, okay, relax. And that's it. Because look at the kids when they are angry. They insult each other and they throw away on each other the pillow and this, and then the house that they built of sand. And they cry and then they play again with a new step, with a new heart. But what happens with us? I'm angry at you all the time. This is politician, this is institution. And be aware of the anger and have a new step, a new mistake. But watch when it comes. Okay? We all do this all the time. Cleaning. Yes. Dry cleaner. So new anger will come, and new anger will come, and you face the new anger, a new danger. We all have this test and this challenge. It's not in the nature, it's not in the animal, but it's in us because we have the freedom to choose the good and the bad. And with this challenge, you live the balance. When you are cool, you can enjoy the whole world. When you are hot, you are lost. When you get identified, you become so messed up in it. How can you enjoy it? This may sound paradoxical, but I tell you, only a Buddha enjoys this world. And you are not less than any Buddha, any Christ, any Muhammad, any enlightened being. We are on the path. When to reach it, we don't know. But right now, we are all on the path. We are all in this existence. This is the home of God. But at the door, on the steps, inside without knowing, by knowing more and more, we know that we don't know. By knowing that I don't know, this is the only knowing. I don't know. Existence knows its timing, when time to come, and just we go. Nobody knows how this one will grow out. We grow up, we die. The fish doesn't know that she is in the ocean One time she said, I want to see the ocean. And everybody told her, you are in the ocean, you are the ocean. I want to see the ocean. And the big fish came at the beach. Okay, I saw the ocean and died. Okay, if you want to see the ocean, you have to die. So if I want to see God, meet, melt, merge, and melt and die in the ocean. That's why only godliness, la ilaha illallah. No God, but God. This godliness, this existence doesn't die, doesn't live, no birth and no death. And we are part of this mystery. Once when you are in the mystery, you cannot say it. Nobody can say it. Tagore was crying. He said, before I die, I want to tell something that it has no words to say it. Truth has no language. Once when you say it, it's like you are put it in a frame, in a form, in a word. Truth is wordless. You can see it, yes. You can feel it. It's like, how can you say what love is? No matter what you say to your lover, I love you. These are only words. Show me love, she said. Don't say it anymore. That's beautiful. Yes, courage. This is a reminder that once you have stepped onto the path to find God, there is no turning back. This takes tremendous courage to say, yes, we are all here to find God. It's not up, it's not there, it's inside. Jesus came once in the early morning to a lake. A fisherman had just thrown his net. The sun is just on the horizon. Jesus puts his hand on the shoulder of the fisherman, and the fisherman look at him. For a moment, no word is uttered between them. Jesus simply looks into his eyes. The man falls in love. Something has transpired. When Jesus looks at you, it's not me, it's Jesus. Totally different from us. A light and enlightened being, he looked at him and said, Peter, I teach you how to fish God. Don't fish a fish. And you are not a fisherman. Fish for people, for God. And he didn't say any word, just walked with Christ. And then somebody said, Peter, come back. Your father died. Can I go for 3 days just to do the funeral and, the duty? He said, let the dead bury the dead. Come with me. And he kept walking with Christ. When you are with the light, you don't go to the darkness. When you are with the living godliness, you don't go to the church and listen to the priest just to talk. That needs courage to be with a living Christ consciousness, a living Buddha, a living Muhammad, a living light, which means you have no past anymore, no family, no friends, no work, no worries, nothing, just this is the adventure. And it's not easy, it's like walking on the tightrope. Every moment, there is death in every breath, and born again. So it needs courage to be with. Yes. For the first time, the fisherman spoke to Jesus, I can be allowed to go home, and Jesus said no. And the man followed. It needs courage to follow a Christ consciousness. And then you are not a follower, but a fellow traveler. Like carry your cross and follow yourself. Cross is the balance, and that's your choice.